Hello, my name is Carl. I'm 2 Echo Zero Echo Zulu Tango, and this is the follow-up video to the last video that I was talking about the grid down rehearsal that we're doing as part of the RAYNET group in the Staffordshire area. So I'm here actually on the day we're just about to start the exercise, and basically it's going to be two separate controllers. I've got to call out a bunch of us who are either parked in our cars or working from home. We have to work on battery power because it is meant to be a blackout. So we're all on battery power, working from home or from cars, and the idea is the two controllers will call our call signs out dotted about the area, and we will give our signal reports, and we'll do 3 reports, or we'll get 3 reports where we're dropping our power from high, mid to low, and we'll be getting a report back from what the controllers can receive on that. And everybody will do this, and our job is to, once we've given our personal report back and forward, our job then is to monitor and make a note of all the other stations who are calling in to those 2 controllers, and make a note of their signal strength. And that way, when we then plot that onto a map, we get an idea of what areas we can cover with radio with 2 meters, and then that way then we've got a good idea of how useful RAYNET could be if there was a situation where the civil services, whoever they are, needed to call us out to work with them to get communication cover across that area. We've got a good idea of what areas you can cover, what areas you can't cover. So that's the plan. It's about to start in about 5 or 10 minutes. I brought with me I've got it's not a new flask, but it's a nice big, it's a 3-hour job, so it's a 3-hour flask of tea. I brought bits and bobs. Logbook this time. Last time I didn't bring that out when I did my test. I'm using the the battery that I showed you the other day, the power system. That's fully charged. I've got the car battery is fully charged anyway, so we can use that as a backup. And then I've got a big leisure battery in the boot of the car, which is rigged up to this 2-meter radio, which is tucked in down here. I can switch to this radio if I wanted to, so I've got 3 batteries in the car that could last a good couple of days. I've not brought with me the solar power, the solar panel. I'm not using that today, but I will use that. I will run the station and use the solar energy as well at some point, but not today. So that's a plan. What I'll do now is during this exercise I'll record little bits of video and piece all that together to give you an idea of how the exercise has progressed anyway. So here we go. Just having a
Golf 4 Sierra Romeo Golf G4 SRG. Control Alpha Station for RAYNET exercise Black Start. We'll be starting the exercise at 1300, and a clear frequency would be appreciated until approximately 1600 hours. Your cooperation is appreciated. G Bravo Papa Golf G4 SRG, over. G4 SRG, this is G7 BPG, over. Yeah, G7 BPG, good afternoon, Dave. Your QSA 5 at the present, 675, and Bravo will call you on that in a couple of minutes, over. Will come.
Right, here's me being a bit of a drama llama, but right in the middle of my QSO, putting my signal reports back, I had a complete radio blackout, complete and utter blackout. Luckily I switched to my backup radio in the car, which is the reason why I had a backup. The reason why I had a backup was because in case something like this happened, but completely blacked out. and I think the fuse is blown in it, but really the radio hasn't let me down. Even though I've been using this week, the radio hasn't let me down. I've let myself down by actually allowing the radio to go in a bit of a condition. This has been on since I've had the radio for like 3 years, and I bought this with this on, and I suspect inside there that I've got a real crappy joint that has now done something to the radio, whether it's just needs to replace all of this. The portable power system is working okay. That's not the problem. I'm able to run my other radio on that. I thought the power system had failed, but it wasn't that. It was my radio. It's probably a bit old. Probably the cable needs replacing, but I've managed to jump onto the backup radio and give both of my reports to the Alpha and the Bravo control stations, and I've picked up majority of the other stations as well. So it's going great. It's just that right in the middle of it was my turn to shine, and I had a failure, but I've managed to rectify it quite quickly, and I managed to not lose too much face. Right, so I'm not sure how many stations are left now to call in. I've got a couple of pages of them. I've got all of their reports. We use a thing called QSA, which I've never used before. QSA, I think it's from 1 to 5. It's a bit like saying 5.9 plus, or 5.9 is QSA 5, and barely readable is QSA 1. Yeah, it's a bit loud. We're getting close to index. I think we're just picking up the last few. We're just picking up the last few. It's been good. It's been enjoyable. It's been there's been 1 or 2 others that have had a few failures with batteries and things, so I'm not the only one, thankfully. But that's the whole point of this exercise as well, is making sure that we can look after our own stations.
We've got to get the mast and everything down up here. Hopefully we'll get it in between showers. So if you're happy, we'll call it today. Yeah, stay on it. Yeah, more than happy. We'll close down and finish you do. Okay, out to you. This is Golf 4 Sierra Romeo Golf. Control station for RAYNET exercise Black Start. Thank you to all stations for participating today. Your help has been much appreciated. This is now Index. You're all clear to stand down, take yourselves back home in the warm, in the dry, and get some liquid refreshment down your throat. Many thanks for your help on today's exercise, G4SRG.
Well, that's it, we're done. That was fun. 2.5 hours. No, it wasn't. Well, about 2 hours since I've got here. It was quite enjoyable, actually. Felt like we were accomplishing something anyway with the getting an idea of the coverage we can get. So my job now is to go home, put this into a spreadsheet, I think, and then put the signal reports and send that over to the RAYNET folks. So that's it. I'm just going to finish this cup of tea. I'm going to wait till this rain dies down a little bit, and I'm going to bob outside and try and get down this antenna. So thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to add your comments in below. I really appreciate the comments, and if you can give me a thumbs up, that'd be really helpful. If you're new to the channel and you like what's going on, we know the script. If you do like what I'm doing on the channel, can you just give us a subscription? I won't let you down. I'll promise I won't let you down. So thank you very much. I'll catch you on the next video. So bye bye for now.